This is the WJTS News. In the news tonight, Odin man killed yesterday morning. Death results in routine work operation at Crane. Holiday World and Splash and Safari presents new ride. Kurt Guxell will be in with sports, and our WJTS Informed segment continues as we speak with Jan Dugan about a clinic on mental health first aid. All to come on WJTS TV News. Good evening, I'm Jenna Schaffer with the news. An Odin man was killed in a two-vehicle crash yesterday morning. Around 10:15 yesterday morning, Indiana State Police and the Daviess County Sheriff's Office responded to a two-vehicle crash on County Road 1225 East near County Road 1400 North. Preliminary investigation revealed that 58-year-old Lance Parsons of Odin was driving his 2012 Chevrolet Spark south on County Road 1225 East. For unknown reasons, Parsons drove left of center at a hill crest and collided head-on with the 2005 Pontiac minivan traveling north. Parsons was not wearing a seatbelt and died at the scene. The driver of the Pontiac, 48-year-old Julie Wintergerst of Odin, was transported to IU Health Hospital Bloomington for non-life-threatening injuries. Wintergerst was wearing a seatbelt. Assisting agencies were Daviess County Sheriff's Department, Madison Township Fire Department, and Daviess County Coroner's Office. A man died yesterday during routine work operations in Crane. Yesterday morning, a Crane Army Ammunition Activity employee died during routine work operations on Naval Support Activity Crane. This was not a result of any accident or work-related injury. The names and personal information of those involved will be withheld until the next of kin have been officially notified. An investigation in the death is ongoing. Holiday World and Splash and Safari will have a new ride in 2020. Here's Ann Powell with the story.
Holiday World and Splash and Safari will soon be home to the world's first launch water coaster. The park officially broke ground Tuesday afternoon for the new water ride called Cheetah Chase. Director of Communications and fourth-generation owner of Holiday World, Leah Cook, says although they have a lot to offer in Splash and Safari, people still say they want more. But they didn't want to build just any ordinary water coaster. Cook explains they wanted something unique.
It made a lot of sense to do another water coaster, but we wanted to add something unique and something that no one else has built before.
Cook explains how they came up with the idea for Cheetah Chase.
Well, first we knew that it was going to be a racing coaster, and then we decided that it needed to be some sort of chase or race. And since our other water coasters are named after animals, safari animals specifically, wildebeest, mammoth, it felt pretty natural since it's a racing, it's going to be a fast experience to go with cheetah, and we wanted to convey that it's a race, so Cheetah Chase was born.
Cheetah Chase will have more than 1,700 feet of track, including 2 Rocket Blast power racing slides. This allows families to race each other face-to-face in 3-person rafts. And that's not all. The water coaster will also take riders 30 feet per second. Holiday World officials say the ride will cost around $7 million. And Cook says with this ride, Holiday World will be known for their water park on an international level.
And this means that we're now the water coaster capital of the world.
Cheetah Chase is expected to come to the park in 2020.
Thanks, Ann. We will keep you updated on the ride's progress. As kids return to school, it's important to be mindful about school bus safety. Do you remember what to do around a stopped school bus? If a school bus is traveling on a 2-lane road and has their red flashing lights on and stop arm extended, all motorists must stop. If a school bus stops on a multi-lane roadway and has red flashing lights and a stop arm extended, all vehicles in both directions must stop. If a bus stops on a divided highway with red flashing lights and a stop arm extended, vehicles behind the bus must stop. Vehicles traveling in the opposite direction must proceed with caution. The bottom line, if a school bus is stopped with their red flashing lights and stop arm extended, you should stop. School bus arm laws are in place to keep kids safe. They can get injured if cars pass by as they are getting on or off the school bus. For more information and a helpful graphic to explain this further, head to the Indiana Department of Transportation website. The 5th annual Ferdinand Folk Fest Singer-Songwriter Contest is taking place this weekend. On Sunday, August 11th from 4 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time in the intimate 70-seat theater of St. Benedict's Brewworks in Ferdinand. Enjoy some of Southern Indiana's best singer-songwriters sharing their original work. These artists come from all over to participate in the concert, with participants from Illinois, Kentucky, Evansville, and even DuBois County. Here are the participants this year for the Ferdinand Folk Fest Singer-Songwriter Contest. The Birch Brothers from DuBois and Louisville, Kentucky. The Burma Shavers from Evansville and Ashley, Illinois. Katie Did It from Louisville, Kentucky. Maris Fish from Bloomington, Indiana. Laura Rose and the Briars from Evansville. Jacob McDaniel of New Salisbury, Indiana. The Redwood Preservation Society from Evansville. And Clayton N. Schrader from Bloomington, Indiana. The 5th annual Ferdinand Folk Festival Singer-Songwriter Showcase serves as a benefit concert to help keep the Ferdinand Folk Festival free. Admission is $10 for adults, $5 for those under 18. To reserve a seat, call or text 812-631-2856 at Sunday's showcase. St. Benedict's Brewworks will be open from noon to 8 p.m. Eastern and will serve craft beer and artisan root beer, handmade pizza, soft pretzels, veggie burgers, and more. To learn more about the artist and the Ferdinand Folk Fest, visit our website, WJTS.tv. The Indiana Department of Transportation announces a drainage pipe replacement operation on State Road 66 near Derby and Perry County. Beginning on or around August 8th, NDOT maintenance crews will close State Road 66 about 3 miles west of the junction of State Road 70 for a drainage pipe replacement project. This operation requires a full-width pavement cut to excavate the current pipe. Once the new pipe is in place, crews will then fill the hole with gravel, which will be compacted under traffic conditions. Pavement will be replaced later once fill material is sufficiently stabilized. Work is expected to last for about a day, depending on weather conditions. Inclement weather could affect the start date. During the closure, local traffic will have access up to the point of closure. All other traffic should use the detour following State Road 70, State Road 37, and State Road 62. Work will not begin until after the morning rush, and traffic is expected to be able to pass in the afternoon. NDOT urges drivers to slow down and stay alert near crews. The North Spencer County School Corporation is hosting their annual Kids First Festival today. The Kids First Festival will last from 4:15 until 7 p.m. Central Time this evening at Heritage Hills High School. There will be a parent-guardian educational session at 4:15 p.m. with Sergeant Philip Hensley, where he talks about internet and phone safety. Holly Simpson from the Spencer County Tobacco Free Coalition will also be present. Individuals who attend the session will be granted early admission to Kids Fest. At 5 p.m., Heritage Hills High School cafeteria will open for a catered meal provided by Holiday World and Splash and Safari. At this point, the Kids First Fest will begin. For more information on the Kids First Fest, contact Lori Herman by calling 812-937-2400. Dozens of Indiana police departments are getting a combined $380,000 to boost traffic enforcement at school bus stops and help impose new penalties for motorists who put children in danger by driving past stopped school buses. The funding from the Indiana Criminal Justice Institute comes as Indiana children are heading back to school following the summer break. The grants, which will cover overtime enforcement for 39 police agencies over the next 2 months. Included in this funding is Paoli Police Department and Rockport Police Department. Governor Eric Holcomb, whose office announced the funding on Monday, says Indiana police officers will be enforcing increased fines and penalties for drivers who recklessly pass bus stops and drive aggressively. State lawmakers included those tougher fines and penalties in a state law adopted last spring to protect the thousands of children from distracted or inattentive motorists when they converge daily at bus stops. The changes were spurred by the deaths of 3 siblings fatally struck last October by a pickup truck in northern Indiana's Fulton County while crossing a road to board their stopped school bus. Under the beefed-up law, drivers who illegally pass a stopped school bus can be charged with a Class A misdemeanor that's punishable by up to 1 year in jail and a fine of up to $5,000. That penalty rises to a Level 6 felony punishable by 6 months to 2.5 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine if someone is injured when a motorist passes a school bus. Drivers who kill someone by recklessly passing a stopped school bus would face a Level 5 felony carrying a 1 to 6 year prison sentence and up to $10,000 in fines. Lawmakers also gave courts the ability to suspend the driving privileges of someone who violates the state's school bus stop arm law. Driving privileges can be suspended for 90 days or for up to 1 year for repeat offenders. According to the National Association of State Directors of Pupil Transportation Services, over 95,000 vehicles passed school buses illegally on a single day during the 2018-2019 academic school year. In Indiana, nearly 6,900 participating bus drivers reported 2,653 violations in the group's count. Stay tuned. Weather, sports, and our WJTS Informed segment are coming up next on 18 WJTS. Local people watching local people.